So again, we're here for the Persona Mainframe webinar series. We're talking about accelerating mainframe efficiency, and today our focus is on SysProg and DBA and how we can help you in your role specifically.
And the results of that survey, and the report is on our website, by the way, showed a very, very clear signal about the reality facing mainframe teams today. And many of whom are challenged simply getting access to the right tooling on the right environment at the right time, which is astonishing. They can't go faster, they can't do more simply because they're being hampered by the lack of an environment to help them. And you can see that stat at the bottom of this page. Over a third have what they call a critical need for more mainframe environment access. And that was a real eye-opener for us.
Improving and curating those environments is hard, and things don't always go to plan first time. So this is a very good point from Craig Mullins. And from a pop-up perspective, from a personal perspective, we see an additional challenge, and that's potentially configuration creep, where a program works in one environment, but then as the code gets promoted, it doesn't always work in the next environment. Maybe columns don't exist or binds don't work.
The data in it. So all of that institutional knowledge of why no longer exists. So sometimes we need to be able to try things. I said to Stuart and Derek when I first saw this, I wish I had this technology 30 years ago as a systems programmer in the heat of things.
If only there were an easy button to press and it would be instantly back to where you needed it to be, Mark? Set up the way you needed it, or wanted it as it was. So this capability is something we worked on, and today our customers can relieve some of the bottlenecks that came up in the Fountain-born data without investing in potentially new tin. Certainly don't have to proliferate more mainframe LPARs that can be a little bit more expensive, but they can use right-sized environments running on Linux IFL, Linux on Z, Linux One, or on-prem or x86 cloud VMs, etc. Craig Mullins again talks about having a playground to undertake key DBA tasks, which would be extremely beneficial. So Mark, what's your perspective on playgrounds?
Well, I think, to add to what you said, the ability to fail. Yeah, you've got to have an environment, not just for senior folks like me, but all that new talent that's coming through. Amanda, don't smile like that. Yes, I've been at this 46 years now. So, but having that playground where folks can come and learn how some of this stuff works, I think that's invaluable, because it doesn't matter how much time I put into teaching all of the youngsters we've got coming through our business. There's no better way to learn than to break something. Going on about it because it's the bit I like the most. This fast track facility, to be able to just go back and let's do it again. Go back and do it again. Yeah, that's the bit for me.